Welcome back to Theme Park Wizard. In today's video, we're going to take a look through Super Nintendo World and see some of the operational and structural changes and improvements that have been made during this technical rehearsal period before it opens to the grand public in just 10 days on February 17th. So let's go take a look at some of those improvements that have been happening throughout the land. The first change that I noticed is this. I didn't see this here the first couple times I went to Super Nintendo World. There's a message, looky what I got, the golden mushroom. That's the whole story of the land. You have to go get that golden mushroom from Bowser Jr. over in this mini game. But I didn't notice this message on this door. But let me know in the comments below if this was here before, if this was here recently, or is this something that was added. Another operational improvement is Peach's Castle used to be a one-way in, and then exit will be over there for one-way out. It still could be like that, but numerous parties are going in and out of Peach's Castle as well, and team members are letting them, so that may be an operational change. Or maybe when it's not too crowded, they allow people to leave here. Maybe when it's too crowded, they'll allow this will be closed into one-way only. But yeah, at least on least crowded days, you know, in and out of Peach's Castle. Another change was the operational change. Peach's Castle is now meeting, or Peach is meeting in her grotto. Before it wasn't quite ready to open when the first soft open happened. Now it's ready to go. I mean, she's been doing this actually for a couple of weeks now, but I don't think I've ever mentioned it. But yeah, Peach is now meeting in her grotto. Another operational change or structural change is they filled in this gap right here that was previously opening to Yoshi's Mechanics, and now you can't see Yoshi's Mechanics after, you know, if you guys follow Twitter, it's been a big online fuss about it, and now it's been fixed here, so that's nice. Zooming into the structure here, it's like, it's not like applied in there, it's like real stuff. It's not like they just slapped it on. It looks like it's always been like that, which is good. So that's one of the good operational changes. You can't see Yoshi anymore. He's just hanging out. Or it's not Yoshi, the Goomba. Koopa Troopa, my bad, I'm so sorry. I always get Yoshi and this guy confused, but it's the Koopa Troopa. Another one of those structural changes, there's been a new mountain piece, or piece of something that's painted like a mountain, that's blocking the mechanics of the Koopa, the Goomba there. There's really that one, you can easily see the mechanics, you know, the platform that it's walking on. And it did look out of place, but it didn't really matter to me. Didn't stop my experience, but they added some nice decorative elements to block it, and it looks just even better now, which is fantastic. Something else that's new is they made an actual queue for the Bowser Jr. boss battle. Before, people kind of just snaking up around here, but now they're in an actual queue line. It kind of wraps around here, and it looks like there's an actual queue. Well, I think there's a proper queue for the POW game as well. Other games have actual queue lines, but this one for Bowser Jr. is certainly new, and it should help the crowd control over here, when I've seen Mario Kart lines snake over here and Bowser Jr. lines snake over here, and people, it's hard to tell which one you're in sometimes. I'm glad they went over and did that. Side note, this time says 60 minutes, but there's absolutely no one in the line upstairs, so I feel like it's not 60 minutes at all. And there's not really many people here in the park. This is the busiest part of the park, but still, I don't think it's about 60 minutes, probably 30 at most. But we're gonna go take a ride on Singer Rider on Mario Kart Bowser Challenge, where there are some operational changes there as well. Just kidding, the ride is down right now, but on the steering wheel, if you have a power band, it now glows. At least recently, when I went last time, the M on the steering wheel glows as a signal that your power band is officially synced with the vehicle. Before, it would still sync with the vehicle, but there would be no indicator that it actually worked. Now, the wheels work. It usually lights up like a purple or something, and then it goes black. When it goes black, that means you're good to go. Your band is synced with your cart, and then all your Mario Kart points will show up in your app when the ride is done. Toad's Cafe also has a QR code reservation system now for when it gets too busy. Instead of making a long line outside into the land like it was happening during the past order previews and soft openings, certain soft openings, you'll be able to go ahead and just scan a QR code and then get your reservation from there, which should eliminate lines as well, which is very good. But yeah, these, by the way, what these technical rehearsals and AP previews are for. But that way, in 10 days from now, February 17th, when the land officially opens, they should have most of the kinks worked out. Queue lines and everything, the QR code to reservation. That way, imagine opening day when all the crowds are in here and them trying to figure it out. It would be a madhouse. So during these technical rehearsals and these AP previews, they have really made a lot of good operational changes that I think will really benefit them in 10 days when this land opens. And I'll be there on opening day and opening weekend just to see how it works out in general. Side note for the opening weekend, Universal is offering an early access ticket for Super Nintendo 1 for $25. You can get to this land 1 hour before the park opens, which happens to be 8 a.m. on that opening weekend. So that means you can come here at 7 a.m. and you have Nintendo World from all yours from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. And then you get an express pass on studio tour before 11, tended to kick you out before the main crowds come. But those 2 days, 18, 19, are sold out right now. But the rest of the days are available for $25. The rest of February is $25, except for, I think the last 2 days is $20. But yeah, if you do want that ticket, be mindful they are starting to sell out, at least on the weekends. So may want to go ahead and purchase that right now. The topiaries that were here have disappeared, but I'm sure they'll be returning. They probably are getting a retrofit, little refurb, and then they'll be returning because you can even see the spots for them and the lights where they light up. They look really awesome. So I'm glad, I can't wait for them to see them return in the next 10 days because they look amazing. I'm sure they look even more amazing at nighttime. I'm not sure if I'm just blind, but this could have always been here, but it seems to me, at least to me, they added another scoreboard on this side. Again, comment below, this could have been here the whole time and I could have just been really blind. But it's nice to see there are 3 scoreboards, or leaderboard, instead of just 2. And they also fixed the M. Someone damaged that M on that particular scoreboard, leaderboard. And yeah, now it looks nice and new. This particular M looks fresh. So they could have added this one. But it's nice to see that, well, again, utilizing underutilized spaces here in Super Nintendo World. There's me. If you have the app, you can follow me, Theme Park Wiz, just like that. And I'll accept, or I don't know how to accept follows, but you can follow me if you want. And you can leave your Nintendo usernames below, and I'll follow all of you that do on the app. See, I'm kind of lagging on coins there, but I gotta get up to like 20,000. That's my goal. Opening day, I want to get 20,000. On this side, there's no machine because this is the door to operate all the machines. So it makes sense, but I like it's very nice themed doors, backstage doors right up here. By the way, it makes sense why the wait time sign said 60 minutes now because it's not working. So people are still going in line and they're allowing people to go in line. So it's gonna be, it says 90 minutes now, but that's probably meaning it's down for a long period of time. You'll be waiting a while and then, of course, the actual waiting time will end up to an hour and a half. All right, so another new thing is this bench. They just added this, which is good. They have spots to sit, but this is when you want to get out of the way and want to sit next to the trash can. You can sit on this bench. And the beverage cart is new too. Now, according to TM, there will be a bigger, more permanent beverage cart coming, maybe by opening day or a little bit later. But this bench is certainly new, and there'll be a bigger and better beverage cart, which is, again, another great operational improvement. And that's going to do it for this improvements video. We'll see what other improvements are happening to Nintendo between now and February 17th, if there are any more soft opening days, but there's a lot that have changed even since when I last came and didn't film anything. I love the addition of the new bench, as well as I can't wait for the more permanent beverage cart that's coming. Take some pressure off Toad's Cafe. The Toad's QR code system will be great, and the new queues for Bowser Jr. and some of the games, as well as the, again, Toad's Resi system will definitely help offload some lines snaking to the middle lane, and that's exactly what the AP previews and soft technical rehearsals are for. I'm also glad to see some of the structural improvements, filling up some of the gaps, the adding of fake mountains to, hide the machinery from the Goomba. Goodness, these names. Yeah, I love it all. And so, let me know what you guys think of the changes. We have 10 days left till opening. I'm super excited for that. And super excited to look at Universal's next project, the rumored Fast and Furious coaster. If you want to look at that one too, then stay tuned for my next video, because tomorrow a general update on Universal will be out on the Fast and Furious coaster, a plaza renovation that won't wrap up until May, and some store closures in City Walk. So stay tuned for that. If you liked this video, press that thumbs up, subscribe for more theme park updates. Leave your Nintendo usernames below if you want me to follow you on the app, and have a fantastic or super day. Something I forgot to mention about Toad's Cafe, is that they added lighting. So when that event happens and Bowser comes and raids the city, the Mushroom Kingdom, they added lighting so it gets darker and creepy, and there's like lightning everywhere. It's really cool. I haven't seen it for myself because I didn't eat at Toad's Cafe today, but I've seen it online from Theme Park Shark and others that posted it. So yeah, another awesome operational update that I hope to capture in video when I eat there next time.